Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen and this is the journaling type. It's been a while since I have done a video, and I'm pretty I don't know. I wanted to do this video because I wanted to do a little update on my current journals, my current planners, and I also wanted to do an update on my recent hobby that I've been doing, that I've been enjoying a lot, and which are the reasons why I haven't been uploading, but mostly because of something else. So I have all my stuff in here in the front. I have a little bit of a hole as well, slightly. So I have bought a couple stuff, accumulated, and a couple things in the past weeks, and so I wanted to share this with you guys. So I don't really know where to start, so let me maybe organize this desk. This was only for the purpose of this video so you guys can see everything in one, but obviously the phone is too close that you can't really see the other stuff on this side. So yeah, so these are my current notebooks that I've been using. They're both from Walmart. My boyfriend and I and his brother, we went to Walmart and they were looking for some shoes for work, and obviously you can't really go to Walmart sometimes and not go into their stationery office area, and so I went in looking for a sketching notebook, one that will be good for watercoloring. So I got two notebooks. They're different sizes, obviously, as you can see, and I believe their paper is different, but unfortunately these notebooks do not have how many grams. I mean, GSMs are these notebooks, and I don't really know how. I don't know, so I just thought that I will buy them and try them out. This was $3, and then this was $3 too, or three something. I know that we're about the same price, but because this is another brand and this is the Walmart brand, the Walmart brand tends to be a bit more inexpensive than other brands sometimes. So I got both. So let me go first with this one because it's one of my favorite, and I don't really do a lot of drawings in here. This notebook, I use it mostly for color mixing. When I'm actually painting or doing something, I like to use this one to just put the color in here and see how I feel about it, and see if sometimes it's mostly to check if that's the right color before I really use it. I use it on my notebooks or use it on my other sketching / watercolor notebook, this one. So I like to come in here and do some color swatches. So this is definitely from each paper is kind of from a different drawing that I did. So this could be a drawing that I did on my Hobonichi weeks. The next one could be a drawing that I did on my regular sketching watercolor notebooks, and so on and so on. And so I kind of like that. It's pretty cool. You can see how I went through to get an actual color. I don't have purple, so I tried to mix color to get to purple, about just like this blue ones, trying to make sure which is the blue ones that I wanted and how to get this up. It's very interesting, not gonna lie. And so I have more on this side, and I don't know about you guys, but I like that sound that this makes. Doesn't that sound good? And so here is me just trying to do some trees, And now this one here is a drawing that I am doing on this notebook, that I am actually getting, I am actually making this drawing from memory. This is like something that happened back in 2015, and it's a memory back when I was in Florida. And every time I think about Florida, or I think about that time, I kind of like think about this memory a lot. And this memory is kind of like what makes my 2015, my memories from 2015, because it was a huge part of who I became to be and who I end up being, after, like, when I moved to Florida. A lot of things change, and this place, it seems to be one of like my most visit memories because I think about it all the time. And so I wanted to draw this place from memory. I know I can look it up online and see how this place looked, but I feel that it may not be the same as the one that I'm thinking about. So it could be two things: either I am not thinking about it correctly, or they could have done some renovations to the area, so it may not look the same. So I want to do it from memory, and after I finish, I want to look at the actual picture and see how did I go wrong, and what my head and what I was thinking compared to like how it actually was. So I wanted to just do it from memory completely. So here are some color swatches of the colors that I noticed to have seen on that area on that day. So it was a lot of bright, like orange, bright yellows, bright blue. So I was playing with the colors, and they seemed kind of like okay. I did this one for the window, but it seems to be a little bit too darkish. I want it to be a bit more baby blue than that. This one I was trying to mix some purple, and it did not look so well, but unfortunately I have to go with whatever I got. So I'm hoping that it doesn't look bad, because I was playing it a little bit. But I was playing with purple, and this purple is not like my favorite color. It really isn't. And I think that it's more like a gray purple color. Yeah, it looks very dry. I don't think I did a good job mixing colors, which I'm hoping that I did, because okay, that's it for this one. But I got new colors, got new watercolors here, and they are from this company called Camel. I think that's the brand name. Art Foundation 2016. Excuse me. And I'm gonna take this out real quickly. So this came in 24 little tubes, and is 5 mils of, what's the word, Cameron? What's the word? 5 mils of paint. And so I kind of tried to organize it so I know which colors I use on this one, because I really haven't had the time to do some swatches, because I did this yesterday and I'm still waiting for it to get dry. I had a little problem yesterday. I was doing this, and my jacket went through the whole pan, all the way down here on my elbows. It went all through the whole pan, and it smeared everything. And I have blue over here, and I have green here, and then I have orange over there, and it was crazy. I was super annoyed, because I was almost done, and I was like, oh man, yay, look at this. It actually came out so much better than I thought it was going to. I did a great job. And then literally I moved to get a napkin, and then I smeared the whole thing with my baggy hoodie, sweatshirt, whatever thingy. I'm so annoyed. I'm like so annoyed. So I try to clean it up. It looks meh. Sorry guys, I started talking about the van and started talking about the weather, started talking about a bunch of stuff, and I got very sidetracked. So I got this watercolors from Amazon because my other watercolors that I actually wanted to, and I am gonna buy refills for this brand because it has served its purpose to me. So this watercolors are my Winston and Winsor and Newton. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I have this watercolors with me for like, wow, about 2 years, I think. And I really started to use it a lot more for the past couple of months. And oh my god, the bird is back. Okay, never mind. And as you can see, my white is almost running out, and my red here, it's not like a red, it's more like a, it's like a sherry red, basically. This color is like a sherry red. So I really like this watercolors. They have served the purpose, and I'm still gonna use them. This is the watercolors that I probably will be using the most, but I got this watercolor so that I can use the white from here, and I can use more reds that you can see here. This red, I think it's more like this red, I think so. They kind of like seem similar, kind of. And you know, I should have taken this one because they don't really look that similar to this one, but I did took this other orange here, which is this one up here. So all these colors are the one that I have here, and then I did a mixture on this one right here, which is a mix of a blue color, which is this one right here. It's a mix of this one, and it's a mix of this one, I think so. Oh no, did I get it right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's upside down, but yeah, so it's a mixture of these two together, if I'm not mistaken. Now I can't remember, but yeah, this is very fun, guys. I've been having fun and can't wait to start using this ones, and I'm still obviously gonna keep using this one until they're done, and then I am gonna figure out which other watercolors. I think it's fun buying watercolors, and I've been doing a lot of watercolors lately that I feel that I may go through watercolors a bit more quicker than I thought I would ever go, which is great. So this here is my other notebook, and here's where I do my drawings and my little projects for me to get better on my watercoloring and on my drawing. So I did post this on Facebook, I mean on Instagram. It could have been on my story, and I did some, you know, I'm not really good with faces, but I'm trying my best to get better at it. So more watercolors. They're all watercolors, which I think they came out pretty nice. And then this was for my dad. I made for him for his birthday because his birthday was in February, and somewhat decent, you know, like I don't know if this is straight. I think it is, but I don't know. My dad, he is a music professor. He actually teaches percussion. I don't know how to say that. Not in English though. I don't think I'm saying that right. But he teaches all about like drums and timbales, congas, all that stuff, or conga, I don't know. And one of the things he added to is violin. He actually been teaching violin lately. My dad is getting very well on the violin. He's very good on his techniques, and he's doing very well. Oh god, I can't speak. And so I wanted to make him a little thing where it says happy birthday, and over here it says dad. If you know the notes, you know that this is D-A-D, so it's dad. So D-A-D. So so yeah. This is more of my watercoloring. I've been trying to do more flowers and stuff. I'm not really good with shapes and stuff, as you can see. I used some of my distress ink in this notebook to see how they will work. And I did some writing here and there. Sometimes I didn't enjoy how it looks, so I did some of my little notes of it to see what I think of them. Pain, my hands. I've been, all this has been probably like one whole day of me just doing all this stuff, and because of it my hands have been hurting so much. So here's another watercolor that I was trying to do with my Staedtler pens, and that's how it ended up looking. I was trying not to use like actually a black pen to go around it. I was just trying to use my Staedtler and see if they would do the job, and they actually look pretty decent. They don't really look that bad, but they're not really good at the blending for sure. So, and here again, I was drawing my little propane stove and everything. It came out pretty good. And then this has been the past, actually this has been only yesterday. I was trying to do more drawings. I am really horrible with faces, hands. I'm horrible with a lot of drawing, guys. And I still try for that not to stop me, because if it does, I would never do anything that I want to do. So I really try my best to be more positive myself and keep trying. So when I came up with this, I actually have nothing in mind. I think I did the eyes first, and then I did the lips, I think, and then I was doing the face around, and I was like, I don't like how it looks. And I was like, what if I do the eyes a little bit outside the face, and and make everything look different and bigger and slightly smaller at the same time. I don't know. And this is what actually happened, and I really liked it. I thought it was good, and I don't want to damage any more of my imagination on this, so I decided to move along to the next page. And then I did this one, and I'm not good with hair, as you can see, so I left it like that. And I was like, well, it came out pretty not so bad. And she reminds me of like how I would look like every day where I just don't want to do anything. And I was like, yay March. Like, yay March. Like, what? Like, I don't know, guys. This year the months have been flying by so fast that every time we get into a new month, I'm like, yay, a new month, whoopee. Like, I don't know. Hey guys, so this is Karen from the present, and I'm gonna cut this video pretty short here for the watercoloring, because I could go on for like a whole hour, which I did, and so I do apologize for that. But I think that it was pretty fun. I had fun for the past couple weeks, months, doing some watercoloring, and so this is what I have become to do when I'm not like working, or when I'm not cooking anything. I just like take out my notebook and I start sketching, and sometimes I want to not sketch but watercolor, so I will either do it in here, or I will either do it in my Hobonichi or wherever notebook or my passport, which I've been doing a lot of watercoloring there. But yeah guys, I think this is about it for the watercolor, and I will talk to you guys about this in another video if you guys are interested later on. So yeah, let's go into my current journals and planners. Okay guys, so my next item that I have, or my next journal planner that I have, is this one. I'm gonna try to go through this real quick because I've been talking for like not long. But this is my traveler's notebook, my regular traveler's notebook. So here is where I do, let me see if I can find a page here. This one. Here is where I do all my weekly drawings and stuff. There's some weeks that I don't really do anything, and I don't even touch this notebook for like weeks. And then I did this one. This one I actually do like how this came out. So this was a very cold week, very cold week. We got into -15 and -9 here. It was definitely very cold days here at the at Massachusetts. And so there was a day that felt like -15, and there was another day that felt like -31, while normally being -5 or -6 one day and -9 the next day. But the wind was very strong, that made it feel a lot colder. So this was a very cold week. And then I've been doing some of my drawings, and I've been trying to do more watercoloring, and I did some little splashes here and there. I was trying not to do too much, to be honest. And then this one is for Valentine's Day, and it was a very simple, my boyfriend gave me this, and he's like, oh, this is a he was like, oh, by the way, this card contains a free massage whenever you want it. And I was like, yes. So yeah, but I did some Valentine's Day lettering with some stencils that I had. And then this was last week, and this is this week. Is it this week? Or the week that already passed by? Oh, well, actually, this is the week that we are on right now. This is Saturday 4th. So this was last week. So last week I had some delicious tostones. Guys, if you don't know what tostones is, you're missing yourself on like the most awesome thing. These are fried plantains. Like, actually, I can't really say fried plantains because there's something there is a plantain that is fried, and they are not like toasted like this, so you may get something different. But either way, this is called tostones. And so I did a whole mixture of like beans and chicken and vegetables, and then I put on top some avocado, and oh my god, did that taste the best. And the beans and everything has a condiments and all that together, so it has this really delicious flavor to it when you put it all together. Oh my gosh, that was like delicious, guys, delicious. So yeah, but I did some drawings. I did a tree here. I think it looks pretty decent. It looks very nice. I love it. So yeah. So that's basically all I've been doing here. I need to do this week, but I'm not gonna be in a hurry. I need to write down what I did on this week's. I know what I did. I just need to sit down and write them down, and I just haven't done that yet. But I will do that this weekend for sure. And this has become my one notebook where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do my entries with watercolors and kind of do like a little practice area here. And I will draw things that I did that week, or draw things that I have received that week, or things that I have seen that week. And it makes it all very relaxing because you get to experience those stuff again, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember doing this. And I don't know, I think it's fun, guys. It's fun. I'm gonna show you this little notebook real quickly. Oh, sorry. This is what I call it, my encyclopedia. And here I have an index. I was supposed to post a couple pictures or videos of me doing this ink test in here, but because I got it so sidetracked and started doing some other stuff, I really didn't do much of this anymore. I need to keep on track on that. I need to go back. I need to get this on track. I don't know. The thing is that I have so many inks that I still haven't done or haven't swatch in here. I have a lot of inks, guys. A lot of inks for a person like me. I have a lot, so I want to put them all in this little notebook, but I want to get rid of my recent journals that I have, because my thing is that I don't like to start doing new projects, new stuff, when I just don't have my recent when I have a bunch of other mess, or I have a bunch of other journals that I'm in the middle of finishing. So I haven't done much with this because I've been given some time. But here I have a number in the bottom, and each page has a different ink, and all of them has drying time with some water brush swatches as well over here in the ink bottle. And some of them I have been inking them up with other pens, so I will write down the pens that I'm using and which nib I'm using, and obviously on top I will write the brand and the color of the name. And that's what I've been doing. Oh, and I do some swirlies here and there for testing the pen or whatever. So it looks very nice. I can't really say anything bad about it. I really like this idea. It came out very nice. This one doesn't have a number. Should put a number on that. But yeah, I want to finish this notebook. I know for sure I will pretty soon, but I don't really want to do it right now. I think that there's so much more time to do this later on. So yeah. So talking about journals, this is the passport that I own right now, and I want to get rid of this passport because you guys know. Give me a second. Here it is. You guys know that I showed you this on one of my videos, and this is my Passport Plus, but it's a passport size in a Passport Plus 10. Look how this molds with the cover. I mean, with the notebook. I like that. I really do. This is actually one of the reasons why I chose this leather, is because that's what I wanted. I want it to be kind of like molded in with the notebook. So that's why I chose this one. But I want to use this journal like right now, but I want to use this one. I want to finish my insert on that one so I can go into this notebook with a clear head, knowing that I'm not starting this notebook just because I can't wait. You know, I want to wait. So I've been keeping that on the side and using my passport a bit more. So in here, I wanted to show you my recent drawings, which is why I didn't show you much of that drawing in my notebook. It's because I have a better, good looking, what was I gonna say? Yeah, a better look of the drawing here. So I've been doing some writing here and there, some drawings as well. I've been doing watercolors as well, and trying my best to use more of this journal because I'm almost done. Look at that, that's right there. I'm almost done. So I've been trying to use this one a lot more for the watercolor. So this one, we stayed at a hotel the other day for our anniversary. Is our 3-year anniversary, and we wanted to celebrate our 3-year anniversary because we got to 2 years anniversary, and I couldn't believe we got to 2, and getting to 3 is like, wow, we've been through a lot and we've been together for that long, and I never had an experience to be in a relationship with someone that has been more than a year. This is my first time that I even made it to 3 years, and I'm very surprised of that because I'm a difficult person. I try not to get into relationships and stuff because like I don't know, I haven't had the best relationship in the past, and so I feel that I may make a mistake later on, and after making one mistake, you really can't go back sometimes. So I was really afraid to be in a relationship that I wasn't gonna like, but I was gonna force myself to stay in with. So being with my boyfriend now, it felt very different because I'm not forced to be in a relationship, and he is never being forced by me, or I'm not being forced by him ever to do anything. Actually, I cannot stress you enough how many times he's like, no, really, don't worry, I can do it. No, it's okay. No. Like, my boyfriend would definitely prefer it for him to do it than for me to do it. So actually, he's the one that I have to tell him, like, don't worry, I help you. That's what I'm here for. And but I think it goes both ways because we do the same thing, like, sometimes. But yeah, so yeah, I draw the little door on our hotel that we stay in, and this was the light next to the door. Actually, it was supposed to be over here, but I made the door for sorry. I made this door first, and so later on I decided that I wanted to do something else here. So I thought that having this light here would be really good. So it doesn't look that bad. Pretty decent. Stay again. Thank you. And then this one, which is my one that I've been doing lately, is my 7-Eleven Crocs edition. Guys, I do not own the shoes, and I do want the shoes. Unfortunately, the shoes are not in my size out right now. They're out of stock, and they don't have it in my size. And on top of that, they're $110. I am not a Crocs person, but when I see something that I like, I really go for it. And I've been using Crocs. I actually don't have a Crocs. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I have a crack. I have Crocs that are damn, they're very old. My mom bought them for me, I think when I was living in Florida. When I was living in Puerto Rico. And she got me a small size. And with Crocs, you really cannot, like, if I'm at size 8 on shoes or a size 9, I should never buy a size 8 for Crocs for me, but more like a 9.5, or most likely a 10, because I like to wear socks with them, and if they're smaller sizes, I won't be able to fit it in with my socks, and I don't really want to use Crocs without socks. So and plus the signs, these are new designs, and you end up needing a bigger size than usual. So I would have bought a size 10.5 for this one, maybe, because this one may be a little bit more smaller. So wearing with the socks, it will be like a perfect fit. So but yeah, I don't know what I went on a rant for this, but I really like the shoes, and I like how everything came out. I almost write 7-Eleven here, but I tried to write it down in there and see how I like it, and it didn't go well. I did not like it. Then I did it over here, and I messed it up because over here I put that little thing on the E, and I got so annoyed by that. And I did it 3 times, and those 3 times I made the same mistake. But here I have a paper that is actually this one, because I cut it out from here in the back. I'm gonna cut this and put it over here on top. I'm gonna glue it in. I just needed this to be straight because obviously the watercolor just make those little wavy things. So I wanted this to be straight and then put it in here. Obviously I need to cut it to fit here. And I was gonna put it on top of that. Basically, that's what I was gonna do. And yeah, so I'm still gonna put this over here because I know I'm not gonna do this right now. So I like how that came out. 7-Eleven is just so funny. I really like this. When I used to live in Puerto Rico, I was in 6th grade, I think it was, or 7th grade, I don't know. I was in this music school for like only a semester. I was doing great in music. I was doing horrible in my academics. I did not do very good in Spanish, in science, in history. The only classes that I kind of did well was English and a little bit in math. Everything else, I was not good at it. So I was not getting very well grades. While my academics were really nice, my violin teacher, he actually put me in the what's it called, advanced group, because I am more advanced than most people on my age when they're starting there. So that he put me on my advanced group, which it was great. I was doing very nice, but not on my academics. And one of the places we would go to get some stuff was 7-Eleven. There was a 7-Eleven about 10 minutes away by walk, and a friend of mine and I would just walk over there, get some Slurpee and maybe some snacks to eat on, and then go back to the school. And so I remember going to 7-Eleven. Plus my first job was a 7-Eleven job. Like my first job in the state was in a 7-Eleven store. I only lasted 1 day in that job, and it's because I got so intimidated by all the cigarettes, all the brands, all the stuff that you have to like. Some people were like, oh, I want this one and this one. There was so many, and I was like, oh, I could never, like, I always make mistakes, and I was like, and I was so nervous all the time. And then on top of that, I have to do like food and all that, like make food or heat up food or whatever, and then the register, and then the lottery tickets. Lottery tickets were, oh my god, killing to me. So I could have never, like, I was there for 1 day and then I didn't came back. I was like, I'm sorry, but this job is not for me. But now as an adult, I have worked in cigarettes area before. Actually, one of my jobs right now is as a cashier, and I sell a lot of cigarettes. So I know now like what type of cigarettes are there, the difference and different brands, and I know how to work with a lottery ticket now when I knew how to do that before. But now I'm like, I don't really need a little paper to do everything. I can do it manually, which is great. It means I'm getting good at it. But back then I was so afraid of working at 7-Eleven, so, which is funny. But yeah, these shoes are one of my favorite, so I needed to draw it. And I was like, I couldn't afford the $110 shoe, but I can afford to draw this, and hopefully to a perfection. And I did this on pen first, and then I went in with my most trusty Coeco in platinum carbon ink. Yeah, so yeah, I was very happy with this drawing, and I am still not done with that yet. And I'm hoping maybe this week and this weekend, that's the notebook that I'm going to be working with, my passport, because I do want to finish my passport. The other book that I'm actually working to finish in right now is this one. Another example of how this leather is hugging my planner. I mean my journal / planner, yeah. Oh my god, I love this leather because of it. It hugs it and it molds into it. I really like that. I haven't really taken this out of here. I just don't care for now. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I've been doing some journaling here, and I've been doing watercolors here. So this is a watercolor I did from a place of an image that I looked online, and I found this, so I made a little watercolor drawing of it. And then this one, you guys have seen this one. I just haven't written anything there. I don't know if you guys have seen this one, but oh, I started doing lines here because I was let me show you one where I don't have lines. So here I don't really have any lines on this one, and I did manage to write pretty straight. Some of them I don't have lining on it, like this one I didn't have any on that. As you can see, this one's a good example of it. No lines at all. I believe it was all me writing straight, which was really good. But then later on I started doing some like writing, and then I started going like lower, and I kind of hated that. So I decided that I wanted to do some lines here so that it would be straight for me to look at it. And because I'm always forcing my eyes to be like, am I right, am I wrong, is it this right? I hate to force my eyes, so this is a great option for me. And this is a watercoloring with my fountain pen. Actually, this was with the what is it called, Workshop Wishes First Will Press ink, and I did the balloons, and then I went with a water brush and did that. Happy Valentine's Day. I did a little bit of drawing here, also with a fountain pen, and then I went in with a brush to blend everything out. And then I made this one, and I just haven't figured out what I want to write in here or do yet in here, but it was more of a fairy type of thing. As you can see, I went very ham on this. I went in with the brushes, and I did a lot of that, dabbing on it, and different colors and bright and darker colors to kind of make a little bit of a not saturation, sorry, it's kind of like make a little bit of color different. I don't know how to explain it, but I try to use different colors here and there to make a good match, and I think it came out really nice. I didn't really plan this. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to cover this whole page with watercolor, but then I decided that I wanted to do like a little spots here and there that I want to write in, and the rest be cover it. So it came out really nice. Then I made this other one here, very easy, just basically collaging. And then got this one as well. This is an image that I got back in 2019, I think so. When I went on my cruise, I had a bunch of images, or I had a little magazine with a bunch of like paintings that you will see on the cruise, and I took that little magazine with me, and I've been cutting off paintings here there that I end up liking and gluing them here. This one, after I glued them here, I was so annoying because I could have just round the corners, and I didn't do that. So yeah. Oh, and I used some stencils in the back to do this, so it will match a little bit with the color that is going on over here. So, and then I did some, some color around the page with distress ink. All this was distress ink as well with the stencil. And I think it was vintage photo that I used for the corners. And I used some type of brown orange color for the edging of this tag. So, and here I'm just doing simple stuff, just I have a bunch of like little image of this people from Tim Holt, and I've been meaning to use it. So this is actually New York, if I'm not mistaken. So I thought I should put this in here, from that bakery we went to, that we got this delicious cookies. And this one is DC, isn't it? Washington DC, but I don't really know. So, but yeah, very simple on this one. Then I have one page left here that I haven't done anything. I have another one here, and this one. This one is my last page before it goes into my planning of my 2022. This is actually how I look at my van right now. This is what I'm facing right now. So I was just doing some visual drawing. So this was how my iPad was, and I have this little thing here that I got from where I work that my boss was gonna throw away, and so I kept it to put like food and stuff here. These are avocados. At that moment there was only avocado and some stuffed animals, but I didn't want to draw them because it was gonna be too detailed. There's a box I have in that area too. Here is some journaling that I also have it covered with a cloth here. And this is my little curtain that close up the window that I have in front of me. So yeah, and some decoration Christmas stuff up here that I haven't taken that out yet. So yeah, and I haven't done any watercoloring because I was gonna go back with this with a with the platinum carbon ink and then do the watercoloring, but I've been just letting it there like that. I really don't mind. So I have 2 pages more to fill out, and then all these pages that I can write on them. I actually wanted to do this I wanted to actually, if I wanted to excuse me, if I wanted to decor my pages, I wanted to do all the decoring as soon as possible, so that later on all I do is take my journal with me and write on them, and I don't really need to have it decorated if I need it to, you know what I mean? Like they have this cute decorations here and there that I have done, and I like it, and I have a way to use them if I want to with that simple decoration, or I can just take my passport out and do some drawings in there. The other thing I was thinking about was leaving these 2 pages here like that, and then going in to do some watercoloring on here or something else, but I'm not really sure yet, to be honest. These 2 last pages, I thought I knew what I wanted, and this one came out somewhat not so bad. But this one, I was just putting things together, and that's when I stopped because I really wasn't sure what I was doing. So that's why these 2 pages are blank right now. But they look pretty decent, to be honest. They're not that bad. I just really want to get rid of these pages here, and I also have a couple pages that I need to finish over here, and they're quite a bit. So how many are they? This is 52. Maybe this one should take that one from this one. So 52. So I have 8 pages to be done with, and I have 2 more pages over here. So I want to get this rid of, not gonna lie, because I want to start other journals that are more comfortable, and I also want to get rid of some of this because I don't like starting a new year with journals that are not finished. Unless I decide that I don't want to finish them, then that's another thing. But journals that I haven't finished because it had taken me too long or whatever, I don't like it. Although this beginning of this journal, I started this year, I think so. So it's not like I've been using this like since last year. Yes, for the planning, no for the journaling. So, but it's I really like Hobonichi week so much. It's just after a little bit, it gets you a little bit too tired of it. My other one that I've been using is my current 2023 Hobonichi weeks, and this one I've been keeping it very well. So I don't know if I can show you much, but I actually haven't done this first pages. How many pages I haven't done in the beginning of this month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 pages that I haven't done like for December, but I started here exactly on January, and I've been doing pretty good on keeping up with this. So sorry I can't show you much because a lot of the stuff may be personal, may not be, but it means that I have to stay here and trying to read everything to make sure that if I can share that with you guys or not. So I'm so sorry. Here in the back, I do a lot of my ink tests. I do my pen of the week stuff here. This one I'm gonna skip it because it's personal. I do some writing here and there. Over here, I wanted to do kind of a routine for my YouTube, for posting my stuff on Instagram, for my breakfast. Sometimes I do these videos first and then I eat breakfast, because if I don't do that, after I eat breakfast, sometimes I don't feel the motivation to do my videos. So I try to edit videos and do my videos right in the morning early before I go into my breakfast. So right now I haven't had breakfast, so I'm really hoping that after this video I can get my breakfast. This one is for the pen show in DC. I don't know if you guys are going to the pen show in DC, but I am hoping that this year my boyfriend and I can go to the pen show, and it's not that expensive, and so we're planning to traveling from Boston to DC for this on a train. So we'll see how that's gonna go. We have been on a train before and we enjoy it, and my boyfriend just sits down and plays video game. I will probably be drawing, and I will definitely do some watercoloring, and because it's a train, they have bathrooms, so I will be able to go into the bathroom and clean out my brushes real quick, or fill out the water, or dump the dirty water, whatever it is. So I think it will be fun to do this, because I've been to New York on a train, so this one will be a lot longer, so we'll see how that's gonna go, but I'm really excited for it. And I always like to plan like hotels and nights, and you know, the hotel is, I am hoping I may stay in the hotel that they're going to do the pen show in. That's a maybe. I'm really hoping I am. If not, we're definitely gonna find a Airbnb either closer to the train area to go back to Massachusetts, or closer to the area that we're going to go for the pen show, because I don't want to travel a lot every time to go to the pen show. But I do also want to go around DC a couple times, and I also don't want to be in a hurry checking out of the hotel or the Airbnb to go into the DC area. And you know, I don't know, this is a new place I have never been in, and it's great. I am pretty excited. So I did the math of how much everything's gonna be, how much it will be for my boyfriend and I, how much I would like to spend on the trip as well. So I'm hoping to take quite a good amount of money with me, because I do want to splurge and not be like, oh no, I can't buy this one because I want to buy this other one, you know, like I want to be. Okay guys, I'm so sorry, but I have to cut this video short. I don't seem to be having enough memory in my phone to record my videos, so I'm so sorry if I cut off some part in the video showing you my Hobonichi week planner. If you guys want more of a video of that, let me know. I will try to look into it and make sure to cover all the personal stuff so I can show you more if you guys have any more questions or wanted to see more. But it's very self-explanatory. I just write what I did that day, and on the other page I do a little bit more journaling of what have I done or did or got or didn't got or whatever it is. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And I apologize if this video I haven't been uploading videos and all that. Also sorry, I haven't really been uploading any videos for the fountain pens of the week, is because I haven't been using a lot of fountain pens the past week. I mean, I haven't changed of ink in the past couple of 2 weeks or a week and a half, and so I've been using a lot of what I have, then changing of ink. I almost did 2 times, but I hold myself because I wanted to use all the inks that I have in my fountain pens before I get into a new one. So yeah guys, I'll see you all later, and go and follow me on Instagram, guys. I do upload things there more often than here. So yeah, I'll see you all in my next one, guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful day and take care, guys. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Thank you for the new subscribers too. You're the best. Thank you.